and Span. Now get great cleaning power without rinsing.
When my husband decided to cut down on saturated fat and cholesterol for his health, I made some changes in our diet. One was to remove the fat from chicken. Another was to use Puritan oil. It has less saturated fat than corn oil and most vegetable oils. Look, when frozen, the leading vegetable oil hardens and traps the tomato. It has more saturated and other fats. Puritan lets the tomato fall. It has less of these fats. Puritan's great for preparing a diet low in saturated fat and cholesterol to help reduce serum cholesterol. And that may help lower my family's risk of heart disease. Try cholesterol-free Puritan with less saturated fat than most leading oils. I think it's important to cut down on saturated fat. Don't you?
What a mess. My daughter left a lipstick in her pocket, and before I even noticed, I washed it. I had to try something, so I grabbed Liquid Tide. Guess what? Not one mark of the lipstick remained. Thanks, Mrs. Judy Davis.
Can your liquid get out melted lipstick? Liquid Tide did. You'll be surprised at the things Liquid Tide gets out. Surprise yourself.
And here's the drag race we've been waiting for.
A spectacular showdown between old Spic and Span and an impressive young upstart. New no-rinse Spic and Span.
And they're off. Look at new Spic and Span go.
It's putting on a real show out there, Jim. And what a show. It's got the same great cleaning power as old Spic and Span.
Hey, Don, I gotta say I'm real impressed with no-rinse Spic and Span's cleaning performance. It's fast. It's powerful.
And it's not leaving a filmy residue behind like you know who.
They're neck and neck down the home stretch.
And old Spic and Span's in a tailspin. It's headed back to the start.
Because old Spic and Span has to rinse. New Spic and Span doesn't.
There's our winner, new no-rinse Spic and Span. It's faster to the finish because there's no rinsing.
Well, Lily, how are you?
A Walsh residence. Lily? Lily? Lily!
Lots more dishes to do and your suds fizzled out again. Think your bargain brand is really a bargain? Think again. One squeeze of an average bargain brand can clean only this many dishes. The same amount of Ivory Liquid cleans this many, and this many more, about twice as many. Ivory Liquid has longer-lasting suds than the bargain brands, and those famous Ivory suds can leave hands feeling smooth. Ivory Liquid cleans about twice as many dishes, and that's the simple truth.
Today's subject is chips. Chips.
Chips? I love chips. I've got the fever and the flavor of a Pringles.
The fever
for the flavor of a Pringles.
It's the deep fried taste. It's the crispy crunch. That's Pringles, please. We need a bunch. We've got the fever for the flavor of a Pringles.
It's the deep fried taste.
It's the crispy crunch. You catch the fever for the flavor of a Pringles. Try today's Pringles.
You people who brush with a gel are so stubborn. We've told you, more dentists and hygienists now brush with tartar control Crest to fight ugly tartar. Still, you stick with your gel. What'll it take to make you switch? A gel? Fine. Introducing tartar control Crest with fluoride in a new fresh mint gel. A minty, fresh, new way to fight cavities and tartar buildup between dental cleanings. With the dentist's choice for fighting tartar now in a gel, there's no reason to be stubborn anymore.
Anyone who thinks jazz is cool ought to see my group when we're really hot.
Give your body the best.
Safeguard, the most deodorant soap lather you can get to clean odor away with the most deodorant soap protection you can get to help keep odor away.
Hey, that's important, because nobody wants to end their evening on a sour note.
Give your body the best with Safeguard.
It's easy. They're getting married.
Canned pasta tastes like it comes from a can.
Introducing Ragu pasta meals. Fresh taste you don't get from a can.
Color looks good. There's a lot of meat in here. And now you have to tell me what you think about it.
I like the sauce. Tastes homemade.
Did you make this out of a can?
Does this taste like it came from a can?
Tastes like your sauce.
As good as mine?
Better.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kevin.
New Ragu pasta meals. Fresh taste you don't get from a can.
It's not as good as mine. I don't care what these kids say.
I thought you were camping out at the Malones.
Yeah, you got a blanket?
Miss Malone didn't give you one?
Well, her blankets don't have that nice smell.
Only Downy rinses in that pure, clean April fresh smell while it gets you washed deep down soft.
That's more like it. And it's soft.
Sure, Downy.
You take this one. I don't blame you.
The soft April freshness of Downy.
The day's looking new and bright, and you're gonna start it right. Oh, you're starting to prove the aroma's calling you. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your car.
Mornings are brighter with mountain-grown Folgers because mountain-grown coffee has more enticing aroma than any other kind.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your car.
Dateline Barack, Prince Ali, the one man, strong, brave, and heroic enough to lead his people to freedom. And the only man who is passionate enough to conquer me.
Sloan Denning surrenders in the heat of passion.
Now, where'd you come from? We called out when...
In a perfect world, every stain would be seen and reported. But in the real world, most stains go unreported. Right through the wash and into your dryer, where they could be set for life. But add Biz Bleach to your detergent, and you have a strong second line of defense to catch many unreported stains and remove them before it's too late. In an imperfect world, pin your hopes on this. Unreported stains can't get by Biz.
Introducing a breakthrough in dryness. Revolutionary new Ultra Pampers. Revolutionary because only Ultra Pampers has a thin lock-away core. This core actually takes wetness and locks it away from baby's skin so effectively you can't even squeeze it out. So even when they're wet, they're dry. It's the newest member of the Pampers Blue Waist Shield family. Revolutionary new Ultra Pampers. Even when they're wet, they're dry. The driest ever.
I said, clean my new fiberglass tub with Comet? And a leading fiberglass maker said, yes. I said, it'll scratch. And they said, this is new Comet. It's tough on stains and safer. Watch. Here's porcelain with greasy food stains and a delicate acrylic with soap film. Now, new Comet versus a leading scouring cleanser. They were scrubbed, then rinsed. The other cleanser left the stain and dull scratches. New Comet shows only clean. So then I said, new Comet still gets them cleaner, now cleans them safer.
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you today by Biz Bleach. Biz gets out muddy dirt to give you a clean white wash. And by New Comet, a clean you can take everywhere, from porcelain sinks to delicate fiberglass tubs. We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
He had it all, but there was a woman inside him raging to get out. Vanessa Redgrave stars in the most startling role of her career as Renee Richards in Second Serve, Tuesday.
In a society infatuated with youth, this may well be the year where the aging athlete is king. The story tonight on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
This is CBS.
Something's drawing interest at your local bank. Something that makes a great gift.
Hi. AT&T long-distance gift certificates, please.
For those special days.
It's for Joey's graduation.
You'll be giving warm conversations to the ones you love.
It's for Pops.
A gift that draws everyone's interest.
For our Mom.
And really pays off.
Mom, you'll never guess what the twins gave me.
AT&T long-distance gift certificates. Pick them up at your local bank. AT&T, the right choice.
Dakota to Red Bank down Jersey way. It's red, white, and you all across the USA. play. Barbecues and pancakes, suppers, a red dress on a Saturday night. Real good times in your hometown, a warm place on a cold, cold night. There's a feeling in this country, real things coming through. Coca-Cola Classic, red, white, and blue.
Introducing the strawberry. Plain California strawberries. They're great straight.
The Daycare Dilemma, tonight at 5 and 11.
And now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
It shouldn't bother me.
Hey, Mansfields, don't treat that kitten like a full-grown cat. Pack 419, you're treating that kitten like a full-grown cat. Jeannie Bruce, are you treating your kitten like a full-grown cat?
No. Cat food is for cats. My kitten gets kitten food. Purina Kitten Chow brand kitten food. See, I know kittens need extra nutrition, and Purina Kitten Chow has it.
Good for you, Jeannie Bruce.
No, it's good for her.
Don't treat your kitten like a full-grown cat. Give her Kitten Chow.
Only one of these non-stick surfaces is genuine Silverstone. The other is a look-alike. Only one has been tested, approved, and certified durable by DuPont. Only one is #1 among non-sticks. The problem is, how do you know which is the Silverstone and which is the look-alike? By insisting on the Silverstone seal, because only this seal proves it's real. Silverstone, signed, sealed, certified durable by DuPont.
Since 1906, Mama Leone's restaurant has been famous for fresh homemade pasta. Introducing Mama Leone's Pasta Suprema, spaghetti, ravioli. Thanks to our amazing new process, we've captured Mama's fresh homemade taste. Rich red sauce slow simmered, pasta cooked firm but tender, then brought together to capture taste so fresh, so homemade. You'll want
more.
New Mama Leone's Pasta Suprema, the kind of fresh homemade taste that made Mama famous.
Everyone gets energy from their food. And whether you run or you're on the run, B-complex vitamins help convert that food to energy. Theragran-M multivitamins are high in B-complex vitamins, energy releasers that help free the energy your body needs. Many different foods you eat every day are good for you. And to be sure your diet contains the nutrients you need, eat right and take Theragran-M with energy releasers plus calcium from Squib.
So, have you,
I've been looking all over for you.
Zest fully clean.
Zest announces a whole new kind of clean.
Zest fully clean. You're not fully clean unless you're Zest fully clean.
Introducing new improved Zest deodorant bar. First it lathers you clean, then it rinses you cleaner.
Look at me. Do I look clean to you? Surprise! I'm not fully clean unless I'm zestfully clean. This is what happens with soap. Soap leaves a sticky film on you that won't rinse away. But new Zest leaves no sticky film. It rinses you fully clean.
A whole new kind of clean.
Zest fully clean. Zest fully clean.
You're not fully clean unless you're Zest fully clean.
Protein stains. When they're ground in, soaked through, you need more power to cut through. The protein power of new Era Plus. This tough grass stain is made of protein, and protein gets out protein. Now Era has more power to even cut through the ground-in dirt below. Nothing gets out every stain, but now there's new Era Plus. Protein power to cut clean through.
Morning, Beth. You want some breakfast? We're having French toast. Here's the margarine, Mama. Honey, you know I always use butter-flavored Crisco. It's better than margarine, because it gives my recipe a more buttery taste.
Goldeny rich butter flavor Crisco has no salt or cholesterol. Use it whenever your recipe calls for margarine. See, flavors can fade when you fry, but butter flavor Crisco is made just for cooking. Margarine isn't. So butter flavor Crisco gives foods a rich buttery taste no margarine can match. More buttery taste in every bite.
Mmm, that's luscious.
How about yours, Beth Ann?
Can I have some more, please? Butter flavor Crisco for more buttery taste every time.
You should have gone to the restaurant with your husband. Now he's going to be furious with both of us.
Don't worry about... Don't touch the new Friskies.
New improved Friskies presents Frisky Business. Take your Friskies down off the shelf. Could eat the whole box by myself. New Friskies cat food in my bowl. It makes me wanna just lose control. All the cat foods ain't got no soul. All I want is Friskies in my bowl. New Friskies double-coated taste will bring out the Frisky in your cat.
These are the hands of an arthritic, hands that know painful stiffness. This is arthritis pain formula from the makers of Anacin, now with new maximum strength caplets that give hours of relief from minor arthritis pain.
I have arthritis, but it doesn't have me.
Now you can relieve inflamed hemorrhoidal tissue with the oxygen action of Preparation H. It accelerates absorption of pure oxygen to help shrink swelling of inflamed hemorrhoidal tissue, as it often relieves pain and itch for hours. Preparation H with oxygen action.
It's a seamy side of secret agent work.
Tonight, Scarecrow and Mrs. King get the jump on the Russians, spying on a team of turncoat lovers.
Don't make a sound. You're dead.
Then,
wow,
Kate and Allie get all dressed up.
For casual meetings with ex-husbands and their girlfriends.
And a Newhart
prenuptial agreement.
Ew, legal stuff. I'm bored.
Michael signs a contract that calls him
blood-sucking gigolo.
Then,
there is missing plutonium somewhere out there because of you.
Cagney and Lacey catch the fallout of a radioactive theft.
Stay tuned for Capital. Next on most of these CBS stations. Menswear by Barney's New York. Shoes furnished by Daniel Evans, New York. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.
This is CBS.
Be a trendsetter. Learn hairstyling and put yourself in the fashion picture. Learn to be a beautician at the Robert Fiance Beauty School. Train daytime or evenings at our beauty school for beginners. In your new career, you'll work in a truly pleasant atmosphere. If you qualify, government grants are available to help pay your tuition. So call the Robert Fiance Beauty School at 212-947-4731. In Brooklyn, call 718-855-7400. Schools are located throughout the New York area.
You can travel the whole world over. It's beauty to explore. The Sullivan County Catskills will make you love New York. With all the treasures and the pleasures any wonderland can offer. It's a little bit like heaven, only closer. A little bit like heaven.
The Sullivan County Catskills, where the world's great resort hotels bid you a warm welcome.
Only closer.
The votes are in. New Yorkers vote New York Soft Rye, the #1 rye bread in New York. New York Soft Rye, only from Tasty.
How to save on a VCR, today at 5.
Hello? Oh, thank you. Can I get you something to drink, Miss Denny? Yes, I would love some hot coffee. I have a lot of work to do and I need to stay awake. It is a long...
Shape up. We got
8 calories. We're up to something good.
Sugar-free Jell-O gelatin.
We give bananas a chill and a vegetable thrill. A berry that shivers and a pineapple quivers. We're all nutri-sweet. We're low in calories. We're sugar-free Jell-O gelatin. Look for our low-calorie recipes.
Yeah, we're up to something good. Yeah, we're up to something Here's to all the little people, 'cause starting out real small takes love and dedication and giving it your all.
For generations, we've made Kool-Aid with vitamin C and that taste kids love at about half the price of soda. Today, you've made it the third largest soft drink brand in America.
Oh, we drank it all.
Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid, we make it big for a lot of little reasons.
Kate, what now? Why didn't you come the first time I came to see you? Maybe a couple days ago. Why didn't you answer my calls?
I thought I wanted...
I get more emotion. Premenstrual syndrome, it's not in your head. For many, a complex biochemical process can trigger those emotions.
I'm tense 1 minute, weepy.
That means monthly emotional changes and physical pain can be relieved with the right medicine. Midol PMS, the premenstrual specialist. Understand and know there's help.
Before Kim's out of diapers, I'll change her 5,000, 6,000 times. Lucky for us, Chubs are the thickest pop-ups, so they're great at cleaning.
You can see through this other wipe, but Chubs are twice as thick for confident cleaning.
6,000 changes. That's why I choose Chubs, the thickest pop-up baby wipes.
Look under a no-wax floor cleaned with an all-purpose cleaner, and this is what you'll see. Detergent haze. And this is what gets rid of it. Perk. Perk is specially made to clean away detergent haze and shine without building up. So this is what Perk leaves behind, the shine. If your floor has detergent haze, perk it up for a clean, clear shine.
The irritating, sometimes painful world of itch, insect bites, stings, allergic rashes. For relief, there's new Benadryl spray, an invisible spray with the most recommended topical antihistamine to stop the pain, block the itch, and help stop it from coming back. The kind of relief you can't get from hydrocortisone. New Benadryl spray and Benadryl cream, maximum strength relief from the world of itch. From Park Davis.
These smelly sneakers.
Not my fault, Mom. Sneakers just smell.
But not anymore. Now there's Sneaker Tamers. Sneaker Tamers comfort insoles, packed with supercharged microscopic charcoal. Billions of tiny odor magnets attracting and annihilating ferocious sneaker odor. And so tough, they're guaranteed for the life of the sneakers.
Sure these are my sneaks?
Sneaker Tamers, you go in every sneaker in this house.
Sneaker Tamers from odor eaters. Tame ferocious sneaker odor.
Does that mean you want to get away from me, too?
You're mad at me, aren't you? You blame me for what happened.
No, I do not blame you.
I don't believe you. Will you look at me?
Look, Brenda, I'm not mad at you. If it weren't for you, I'd probably still be in jail. All I know is I have to get out of that garage.
But Dylan...
No. No buts, not this time. You talked me into leaving once before, Brenda, and look what happened. It's just not the right place for me, Brenda. I don't belong there.
Where do you think you do belong?
Right now, I haven't a clue.
Well, that's because you're...
Cheetos presents Chester Cheetah.
I'm Chester Cheetah. I'm just a cool dude in a loose mood. Until I see those Cheetos. Then my cool turns to drool. My style and ease surrender to my urge for the cheese that goes. It's not easy being cheesy.
Cheetos brine cheese-flavored snacks. It's cheese that goes. Crunch.
Think I was born yesterday.
Kraft Light reduced calorie mayonnaise tastes so good, some people just won't believe it's got half the calories of regular mayonnaise.
Sure. Now sell me the Brooklyn Bridge.
Less than half the calories and half the fat of Hellman's real mayonnaise.
No way, Jose.
Kraft Light is just so rich and creamy and tastes so good.
Half the calories.
Kraft Light. You'll never believe it has half the calories. Look for coupon in your Sunday paper.
For every woman who's wondered where to store her microwave dishes, Rubbermaid makes a set that stores inside itself. For every woman who's struggled to close a food keeper, Rubbermaid makes it a snap. You can buy something less than Rubbermaid, but then you won't get something made like Rubbermaid. Don't you wish everything was made like Rubbermaid?
I used to be frightened by all the wine coolers I saw. I was scared I wouldn't pick the right one. Luckily, I did. It was the most refreshing one of them all, Sun Country wine cooler. You see, Sun Country is a blend of premium white wine and real fruit juice. That's what gives it its great taste. Sun Country, say, give me the real juice cooler. If you don't say Sun Country, you'd better sleep with your lights on.
Well, I know it's not easy. That's why I came to you. Now, if you're telling me you can't do the job... All right, then, get it. I want it on my desk tomorrow.
What was that all about?
Stock takeover. And one idiot of a banker.
Who are you trying to take over?
You're invited to a wedding in the Jell-O freezer. Let's go. Do you smooth and creamy Jell-O pudding pop take this chocolatey chocolate chip as your partner?
I do.
Chocolate chip, the newest flavor in the family of creamy Jell-O pudding pops.
I now pronounce you Mr. and Mrs. Chocolate Chip Jell-O Pudding Pops. Aren't they delicious? And now for the reception.
Good things pop up in the Jell-O freezer.
Done at last. Well, genius, how about some M&M's? Hi, kids. Wow.
Where M&M's chocolate candies go, there's bound to be some fun, you know. It's a bright and colorful wonderland. All the world loves M&M's. Pure milk chocolate joy for everyone.
M&M's chocolate candies. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
See you later.